Welcome to the Bedtime Lab, where we explore gentle, dreamy facts to help you drift into a peaceful slumber. Tonight, we're embarking on a cosmic journey through the fascinating world of international space cooperation. Let me share something interesting. The night sky, with its twinkling stars and vast galaxies, has always inspired humanity to look up and reach out. And just like the universe itself, our journey tonight will be seamless, with each fact gently flowing into the next. You might be surprised to learn that space cooperation began as a bridge over troubled waters. During the Cold War in 1975, the United States and the Soviet Union came together for the Apollo-Soyuz test project, the first international human spaceflight. Can you imagine the leap of trust it took to dock two spacecrafts from rival nations in the vastness of space? This historic handshake in orbit signified not just a technical marvel, but a new chapter in diplomacy. Speaking of international efforts, the International Space Station, often referred to as the ISS, is a glowing example of global collaboration. It orbits our planet every 90 minutes, providing a unique platform for science and peace. Did you know that the ISS is a joint endeavor involving over 15 countries? It's a place where scientists from the United States, Russia, Japan, Canada, and the European Union work hand in hand, or perhaps more fittingly, glove in glove. This reminds me, the ISS is also a symbol of linguistic unity. With so many countries involved, astronauts on board need to be proficient in both English and Russian to communicate effectively. It's like a cosmic language exchange program. Imagine waking up in space and starting your day with a lesson in a foreign tongue, weaving together words that float as effortlessly as you do. And here's something fascinating. Space cooperation isn't limited to national agencies. Private companies, too, are playing a pivotal role in the cosmos. They're partnering with governments across the world to expand our reach into space. Private missions often carry instruments and experiments from various countries, like a celestial relay race passing the torch of discovery from one nation to another. You might wonder how these partnerships dictate who gets to use space. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 sets the rules, and it's a testament to human foresight. More than 100 countries have signed this treaty, which declares space as the province of all humankind. It's like the ultimate global trust fund, ensuring that space exploration is conducted for peaceful purposes and shared benefits. Speaking of shared benefits, there's a delightful tradition on the ISS that you might not expect. Astronauts savor dishes from around the world, from Russian borscht to Japanese sushi, all carefully prepared for zero-gravity dining. Can you imagine a dinner party in space where the hosts are from different corners of the Earth, each bringing a taste of home? Another curious fact is how international collaborations have advanced our understanding of other planets. The European Space Agency, with its Rosetta mission, teamed up with NASA to explore a comet, revealing secrets about the early solar system. It's like a cosmic treasure hunt, with countries joining forces to unlock the mysteries of our celestial neighbors. And let's not forget about the global efforts in tracking asteroids. Did you know that many nations contribute to a planetary defense system? This network of observatories keeps a watchful eye on space rocks, ensuring that we have plenty of warning should any come too close for comfort. It's a reassuring thought, knowing that the world is united in this cosmic watch. Here's another intriguing tidbit. Artists, too, are invited to collaborate in space initiatives. The European Space Agency, for instance, has engaged artists to reflect on space exploration, blending science and art in a cosmic canvas. This reminds us that space not only fuels scientific curiosity, but also inspires the human spirit in creative and unexpected ways. Speaking of creativity, did you know that international space cooperation extends to sharing satellite data for environmental monitoring? Countries around the world share information gathered by their satellites, helping us understand climate change, track natural disasters, and manage natural resources more effectively. It's as if the Earth itself is participating in this grand collaboration, offering its secrets for the good of all. And as we dream tonight, let's consider how space cooperation has inspired the next generation. Educational exchanges between space agencies allow students from different countries to learn, train, and even participate in space missions. Imagine being a young student with stars in your eyes and knowing that the path to space is paved with international friendships. Before we continue, I'd love to know where you're from. Feel free to share in the comments. It's a gentle reminder that even though we may be separated by distance on this vast planet, we are all connected under the same starry sky, dreaming of what lies beyond. As we drift further into this cosmic exploration, remember that each fact we uncover is like a twinkling star, lighting the path to deeper understanding and connection. Now, let's continue our journey through the wonders of international space cooperation, allowing these gentle truths to lull us into a state of serene wonder. Did you know that the International Space Station, a product of unified global effort, has been orbiting Earth for more than 2 decades? It's like a testament to human persistence and ingenuity, working together in harmony above our swirling blue planet. Imagine the technological advancements that this flying laboratory has fostered, all thanks to the cooperation of minds from every corner of the globe. Here's a curious thought. When astronauts from different countries gather in space, they bring with them not just scientific expertise, but also cultural stories and traditions. This creates a microcosm of multicultural exchange, where tales of earthly heritage are shared over freeze-dried meals. Remarkably, these stories often inspire artistic and scientific insights, bridging cultural gaps in the most unexpected ways. And speaking of unexpected, let me share this fascinating fact. The scientific instruments used in space often have components developed by multiple countries. For instance, a telescope might have optics from Germany. Can you picture such a global assembly line, piecing together the eyes that peer into the depths of the universe? Now consider this. The global collaboration doesn't stop at building instruments. Did you know that the data collected from space missions is often shared among countries? It's like a universal library of cosmic knowledge, available to scientists worldwide. This free exchange of information accelerates discoveries, ensuring that the fruits of exploration benefit all of humanity. Here's an inspiring fact. International cooperation in space involves not only established spacefaring nations, but also newcomers eager to join the exploration. Countries like India and the United Arab Emirates are contributing to this grand endeavor, launching their own missions to Mars and beyond. This inclusivity enriches the tapestry of global space exploration with fresh perspectives and innovations. Speaking of Mars, did you know that a future human mission to the Red Planet will likely be an international effort? The challenges of such a mission are immense, but by pooling resources, expertise, and creativity, nations are paving the way for humanity's next giant leap. It's as if the spirit of the Apollo-Soyuz handshake continues to guide us toward new frontiers. And here's something intriguing. Space cooperation extends to the peaceful use of outer space resources. Nations are beginning to collaborate on mining the moon for materials like helium-3, which could be used in future energy production. This cooperation ensures that any moon mining activities are conducted responsibly, respecting both celestial and terrestrial laws. Did you know that the international community also works together to prevent space traffic collisions? As more satellites crowd the skies, agencies from around the world share data to avoid accidents. This cosmic choreography is a delicate dance, requiring precision and trust as satellites weave through space without a hitch. Here's a comforting fact to mull over. Space agencies collaborate on disaster response too. When natural disasters strike, satellites from various countries provide crucial imagery and data to aid in relief efforts. It's like a global safety net, woven together by satellites and goodwill that reaches out to help those in need. Speaking of assistance, did you know that international space cooperation includes medical research? The unique microgravity environment of space allows scientists to study diseases in ways that are impossible on Earth. By sharing findings, countries enhance their medical capabilities, improving health outcomes worldwide. Let me take you on a mental journey. Consider the architecture of space habitats like the Lunar Gateway. Designed as a multinational project, it will orbit the Moon and serve as a staging point for future lunar missions. Each module of this gateway is a product of international collaboration, showcasing the intricate interdependence of nations in conquering new cosmic challenges. Here's a delightful tidbit. The international space community often hosts competitions and initiatives to encourage young minds. Students from around the world participate in projects that simulate real space missions, fostering a spirit of innovation and cooperation from an early age. Imagine the excitement of contributing to a mission at such a young age, planting seeds for future collaborations. And let's not overlook the role of international space law. Did you know that countries regularly meet to discuss and update the legal frameworks that govern space activities? These meetings ensure that as we venture farther into the cosmos, we do so with respect for international norms and agreements, upholding a tradition of peaceful exploration. Lastly, consider this heartwarming fact. International space cooperation has sparked countless friendships among astronauts. These bonds transcend national boundaries, proving that when we aim for the stars together, we find not just scientific breakthroughs, but also a deeper understanding of one another. It's a beautiful reminder that space, vast and infinite, brings us closer in ways we might never have imagined. As you drift into a restful sleep, let these stories of cooperation and unity fill your dreams with the wonder of what humans can achieve when we come together under the shared canvas of the universe. Did you know that international space cooperation often begins right here on Earth, with joint training programs for astronauts? Imagine a classroom where astronauts from different continents learn together, overcoming language barriers to develop a shared understanding of space mission protocols. This collaborative training not only fosters camaraderie, but also prepares astronauts to work seamlessly in the diverse environment of the International Space Station. Here's something you might find intriguing. Astronauts often undertake cultural awareness courses to better understand their fellow crew members' backgrounds. These courses include everything from learning basic phrases in each other's languages to understanding cultural customs and preferences. Can you imagine the shared laughter and new friendships formed over these lessons? Speaking of cultural exchange, did you know that culinary traditions play a significant role in international space missions? Astronauts often bring along dishes from their home countries, creating a delightful culinary fusion aboard the space station. This practice not only makes mealtimes more enjoyable, but also offers a comforting taste of home, a small yet significant reminder of Earth while floating far above it. Let me share another surprising fact. The seeds of plants grown in space are often sent back to Earth and distributed to schools for educational purposes. This initiative allows students worldwide to cultivate plants with an extraordinary history, sparking interest in space science and agriculture. It's as if these seeds carry the essence of space exploration, inspiring young minds to reach for the stars. And here's a fascinating tidbit. International space cooperation isn't limited to governments and space agencies. Private companies from various countries partner to develop technologies for space missions. These collaborations have led to advancements in satellite technology, propulsion systems, and even space tourism, demonstrating how the boundaries of space exploration continue to expand beyond national borders. Consider this. There's an international agreement, the Artemis Accords, which outlines the principles for cooperation in the exploration and utilization of the Moon, Mars, and other celestial bodies. This agreement, signed by multiple countries, emphasizes peaceful exploration and the sharing of scientific data. It's a modern testament to the enduring spirit of collaboration, guiding us as we venture further into the cosmos. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Some nations have contributed to space exploration by providing tracking and communication services. For instance, Australia, with its strategic location, plays a crucial role in tracking spacecraft and relaying data. This global network of ground stations ensures that missions stay on course and that researchers receive real-time information no matter where they are. Speaking of networks, did you know that the international space community collaborates on space weather research too? By monitoring solar flares and cosmic radiation, scientists can better predict space weather events that might affect satellites and astronauts. This global effort helps to protect both space-based systems and Earth-based technologies, highlighting yet another layer of international cooperation. Here's an uplifting thought. The shared experience of working and living in space has led to the creation of a unique cultural identity among astronauts. They often refer to themselves as citizens of space, transcending earthly nationalities to form a community united by the extraordinary experience of spaceflight. This sense of unity is a powerful testament to the human spirit, capable of forging bonds in the vastness of space. Let me tell you about another initiative. Countries regularly share educational and outreach programs related to space exploration, from live broadcasts of spacewalks to interactive sessions with astronauts. These programs aim to inspire the next generation of scientists and explorers. It's like a global classroom where space becomes the ultimate subject, captivating audiences of all ages and backgrounds. And here's something to ponder. International collaborations in space also extend to environmental monitoring. Satellites from various countries work together to observe Earth's climate, track deforestation, and monitor ocean temperatures. This shared effort provides invaluable data, helping us understand and address the challenges of climate change on a planetary scale. Imagine this. Space agencies from different countries often synchronize their efforts to launch satellites for Earth observation. This coordination ensures that even the most remote areas of our planet are covered, providing comprehensive data for research and disaster management. It's a harmonious dance of technology and teamwork, orchestrated on a global stage. Here's a thought-provoking fact. The International Space Station itself serves as a testament to what can be achieved through international cooperation. Built by 16 nations, this orbiting laboratory represents one of the most ambitious engineering projects in history. Its continued operation relies on the collaboration of scientists, engineers, and astronauts from across the globe, each contributing to the pursuit of knowledge. As you think about these stories of international collaboration, picture the endless possibilities that lie ahead. With each shared mission and discovery, we draw closer to understanding not just the universe, but also ourselves. It's a journey woven from threads of unity and shared dreams, where the cosmos becomes a canvas for our collective aspirations. May these gentle musings accompany you into a restful sleep, filled with the wonder of what humanity can achieve when we reach toward the stars together. Here's something that might delight your imagination. When various countries collaborate on space missions, they often exchange astronauts to gain diverse experiences. This cross-training allows astronauts from different space agencies to learn different techniques and adapt to a variety of spacecraft, enhancing their versatility for future missions. Imagine an astronaut trained in Russia, working seamlessly aboard an American spacecraft, sharing knowledge and expertise that transcends geographical borders. Speaking of blending expertise, did you know that international partnerships extend to research on the psychological effects of long-duration space travel? Scientists from around the world work together to study how isolation, confinement, and the unique environment of space impact mental health. These findings are crucial for preparing humans for future missions to Mars and beyond, ensuring that astronauts remain healthy and productive during their long journeys. Here's an intriguing tidbit. The International Space Station's power supply is a marvel of international engineering. Its solar arrays, which are among the largest ever deployed in space, were constructed and delivered by several countries, each contributing their technology and expertise. This collaboration ensures a constant supply of energy to the station, enabling continuous research and exploration activities. Now, consider this fascinating aspect of international cooperation. Space medicine is an area where countries share data and findings to improve healthcare for astronauts. By collaborating on health studies, space agencies can develop better countermeasures against the physical challenges of spaceflight, such as bone density loss and muscle atrophy. These studies often have applications on Earth as well. Here's something you might find thought-provoking. International space efforts also include the development of new materials capable of withstanding the harsh conditions of space. Researchers from different countries work together to create materials that are stronger, lighter, and more resistant to temperature extremes. These innovations can be used not only in space, but also in industries on Earth, from construction to aerospace. Imagine this. Satellites operated by different countries frequently collaborate to monitor global agriculture. By sharing data on soil moisture, crop health, and land use, these satellites provide farmers with timely information to improve yield and manage resources more efficiently. It's a beautiful example of how space technology can contribute to food security and sustainable development around the globe. Here's a delightful fact. Space agencies around the world often share their cutting-edge technology with developing countries to help them launch their own satellites. This support fosters scientific and technological growth, empowering these nations to address their specific needs, such as communication, weather forecasting, and environmental monitoring through their space programs. Consider the intriguing realm of space robotics. Nations often pool their expertise to develop robotic arms and other automated systems for use in space exploration. These robots can perform tasks that are too dangerous, tedious, or time-consuming for humans, such as repairing satellites or collecting samples from celestial bodies. This international teamwork advances not only space exploration but also robotics technology as a whole. Speaking of samples, Did you know that countries frequently collaborate on the collection and analysis of extraterrestrial material? Missions to asteroids and the Moon return with samples that are shared among international scientists, providing insights into the formation of our solar system. These precious samples become the basis for groundbreaking research, fueling our curiosity about the origins of our cosmic neighborhood. Here's a heartwarming notion. International space cooperation often extends to humanitarian efforts. When natural disasters strike, satellite imagery shared by multiple countries is used to assess damage, plan relief operations, and support recovery efforts. This global solidarity exemplifies how space technology can serve humanity, bringing nations together for the common good. Imagine the challenge of managing space debris. Countries work together to track and mitigate the risks posed by orbital debris, ensuring the safety of current and future space missions. By sharing tracking data and developing joint strategies, spacefaring nations contribute to maintaining a sustainable space environment, preserving it for generations to come. Here's a fascinating thought. International space cooperation also involves the arts. Artists from different countries have been invited to create works that reflect the experience of space exploration, often resulting in beautiful pieces that inspire and connect us. These artistic endeavors bring a unique perspective to the scientific achievements of space exploration, celebrating the shared human spirit of curiosity and creativity. Think about this. The international space community often collaborates on developing open-source software for space missions. By sharing these tools, countries can reduce costs, improve reliability, and foster innovation. This cooperative approach to software development ensures that even nations with smaller budgets can participate in the exploration of space. Here's an inspiring fact. Space agencies across the globe often engage in joint initiatives to promote diversity and inclusion in the space sector. These programs aim to encourage participation from underrepresented groups, creating opportunities for people from all walks of life to contribute to the field of space exploration. It's a vital step toward a more inclusive and equitable future in space. And finally, let me leave you with this touching thought. The friendships formed between astronauts from different countries often last a lifetime. These bonds, forged in the extraordinary environment of space, create a network of goodwill that transcends national boundaries. In a way, these friendships become the true legacy of international space cooperation, reminding us of the profound connections that can be made when we reach for the stars together. As these stories of collaboration accompany you into a restful sleep, may they inspire dreams of what we can achieve when we unite in the spirit of exploration and discovery. Let me take you on a new journey across the stars. Did you know that the International Space Station, a symbol of global unity, is often described as the largest peacetime international project ever undertaken? More than 15 nations have contributed to its construction, operation, and scientific missions, each playing a vital role in the success of this orbiting laboratory. This cooperation showcases our collective ability to put aside terrestrial differences in pursuit of shared scientific goals. Now, here's something you might find surprising. The International Space Station travels at a speed of approximately 28,000 kilometers per hour, which means it orbits Earth roughly every 90 minutes. This rapid pace allows astronauts to witness around 16 sunrises and sunsets each day. It's a breathtaking routine that provides a constant reminder of our ever-changing world and serves as a metaphor for the swift progress achievable through international cooperation. Speaking of progress, It's fascinating to note how international space partnerships have led to the establishment of the European Space Agency. Comprising 22 member states, this agency collaborates closely with countries outside Europe, such as the United States and Japan, to advance space exploration. Their joint missions, like the ambitious Rosetta Comet mission, highlight how pooled resources and expertise can lead to monumental achievements, inspiring future generations to look beyond the horizon. Here's another intriguing fact. Did you know that astronauts from various countries often train together in underwater facilities to simulate the weightlessness of space? This shared training environment helps build camaraderie and understanding among astronauts, ensuring smooth coordination during complex missions on the International Space Station. The neutral buoyancy of these facilities allows them to experience the challenges of microgravity, preparing them for the real thing. This collaboration extends beyond the confines of human spaceflight. Consider the joint development of the Hubble Space Telescope, a project between NASA and the European Space Agency. Since its launch, Hubble has revolutionized our understanding of the universe, capturing breathtaking images of distant galaxies, nebulae, and star clusters. This shared endeavor continues to yield discoveries, demonstrating the enduring benefits of international cooperation in space exploration. And here's something remarkable. International space agencies often share launch facilities to optimize resources and reduce costs. For instance, the European Spaceport in French Guiana and the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan serve as launch sites for a variety of international missions. By sharing infrastructure, countries can focus more on scientific objectives rather than duplicating efforts, showcasing a pragmatic approach to global space endeavors. Speaking of shared goals, did you know that space agencies also collaborate on creating international space law? These treaties and agreements, like the Outer Space Treaty of 1967, establish guidelines for the peaceful use of outer space. By working together, countries aim to ensure that space remains a domain for peaceful exploration and cooperation, preventing conflicts and promoting mutual interests. Here's an unexpected aspect of space cooperation: the coordination of radio frequencies. With so many satellites in orbit, there's a need for careful management of radio waves to prevent interference. The International Telecommunication Union, with members from around the globe, plays a crucial role in allocating these frequencies, ensuring that all nations can communicate effectively and safely in space. Let me tell you about an often overlooked hero in space cooperation: ground-based observatories. These facilities, located around the world, frequently collaborate to observe celestial events and track asteroids that could pose a threat to Earth. By combining data from diverse locations, scientists can gain a better understanding of the cosmos and protect our planet from potential hazards. It's a testament to the power of global collaboration in safeguarding our shared home. And did you know that international cooperation extends to educational initiatives as well? Programs like the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs promote education and capacity building in emerging space nations. By providing training and resources, they empower countries to develop their own space capabilities, fostering a new generation of scientists and engineers who can contribute to global space exploration. Here's a delightful fact. Some countries work together on unique cultural projects in space. For example, Japan and the United States collaborated on a mission to send origami cranes to the International Space Station. These symbols of peace and hope were folded by children from both nations, serving as a reminder of the unity and friendship that space exploration can inspire. Speaking of symbolic gestures, Did you know that the Apollo-Soyuz test project in 1975 was the first international human spaceflight mission? It marked a symbolic end to the space race, with American and Soviet spacecraft docking in orbit. This mission laid the groundwork for future collaborative endeavors, proving that even former adversaries could come together in the spirit of exploration. Now, let's think about the intriguing role of international competitions in space cooperation. Events like the Google Lunar X Prize have inspired teams from around the world to develop innovative robotic technologies for lunar exploration. These competitions not only foster technological advancements, but also encourage collaboration and knowledge sharing among participants, paving the way for future international missions to the moon and beyond. And finally, imagine this. Joint efforts in space debris management are crucial to ensuring the sustainability of space activities. Countries work together on projects like the European Space Agency's Clean Space Initiative, which aims to develop technologies for debris removal and prevention. By addressing this global challenge collectively, nations can protect the space environment, allowing future generations to continue exploring the cosmos safely and responsibly. As you drift off to sleep, let these stories of collaboration and discovery fill your dreams with the wonders of what humanity can achieve when we work together among the stars. Did you know that international space cooperation isn't limited to just government agencies? Private companies from different countries often collaborate to push the boundaries of space technology. For instance, a partnership between companies in Luxembourg and the United States focuses on mining asteroids for valuable resources, a concept that could revolutionize the space economy. This collaboration highlights how shared expertise and resources can lead to innovative solutions and new opportunities beyond Earth. Speaking of partnerships, the International Asteroid Warning Network is an excellent example of global effort. This network, comprising space agencies, research institutions, and observatories worldwide, is dedicated to detecting and tracking potentially hazardous asteroids. By pooling data and expertise, they can provide early warnings and develop strategies to mitigate threats, ensuring the safety of our planet. Let me share something interesting. The concept of satellite mega-constellations is gaining traction, with international companies and agencies joining forces to create vast networks of satellites for global internet coverage. These constellations, involving hundreds or even thousands of satellites, require intricate coordination to avoid collisions and manage radio frequencies. It's a testament to the complex dance of cooperation required to achieve such a monumental goal. And here's something remarkable. The Antarctic research stations of various countries often collaborate on space weather studies. The unique location of these stations allows scientists to observe phenomena like auroras and solar winds with great clarity. By sharing data and resources, they contribute to our understanding of how space weather affects Earth and our technology. Speaking of data sharing, the Group on Earth Observations, an international organization, brings together over 100 countries to share satellite data for environmental monitoring. This collaboration helps track climate change, monitor natural disasters, and manage resources like water and agriculture. By working together, nations can make informed decisions to protect our planet and its inhabitants. Did you know that there's a global initiative to create a lunar village? This ambitious project envisions an international base on the moon, where countries can work together on scientific research and technology development. The idea is to establish a permanent human presence on the moon, serving as a stepping stone for future missions to Mars and beyond. Such a project requires unprecedented cooperation and coordination among nations, showcasing the spirit of exploration that unites us all. Speaking of the moon, did you know that the Chang'e lunar missions from China have included international contributions? Instruments from countries like Sweden and Germany have been part of these missions, demonstrating how nations can collaborate on lunar exploration despite different political climates. These partnerships help expand our scientific knowledge and build trust among nations. Here's a fascinating fact. The International Space Station, a beacon of international cooperation, is not just a laboratory for scientific research. It's also a diplomatic tool that fosters peaceful relations among participating countries. The station hosts astronauts from different nations, working and living together in harmony. This unique environment demonstrates how space exploration can transcend earthly differences and promote unity among nations. Did you know that international space agencies collaborate on protecting astronauts from space radiation? This collaboration involves sharing research and technology to develop protective measures for long-duration missions, such as those planned for Mars. By working together, countries can ensure the safety and well-being of their astronauts as they venture further into space. And here's an unexpected alliance. Space agencies are collaborating on the development of nuclear propulsion systems for space exploration. These systems could significantly reduce travel time to distant destinations, unlocking new possibilities for exploration. By sharing expertise in nuclear technology, countries can make space travel more efficient and sustainable. Speaking of propulsion, the development of ion thrusters has been a joint effort among international partners. These advanced engines are used in various space missions, including satellite positioning and deep space exploration. By combining their knowledge and resources, countries have advanced propulsion technology, making space missions more effective and reliable. Did you know that the concept of space solar power involves international collaboration? This visionary idea entails collecting solar energy in space and beaming it back to Earth. Countries like Japan and the United States are researching this technology together, exploring its potential to provide clean and sustainable energy for our planet. By working together, they aim to overcome technical challenges and make space-based solar power a reality. Here's something delightful to ponder. Some international collaborations have aimed to send art into space. Projects like these symbolize the fusion of science and culture, demonstrating how space exploration can inspire creativity and foster global connections. By sending sculptures, music, or poetry into orbit, countries celebrate their shared humanity and the wonders of the universe. And finally, imagine this. Countries are working together to develop autonomous spacecraft capable of exploring other planets. These robotic explorers can navigate challenging terrains and conduct scientific research without direct human intervention. By combining their technological expertise, nations are paving the way for future missions to explore distant worlds, unlocking the mysteries of our solar system and beyond. As you relax and reflect on these surprising stories of international cooperation, let them remind you of the limitless possibilities that await us when we join forces to explore the cosmos. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a giant radio telescope nestled in the landscape of the Portuguese island of Madeira. This state-of-the-art facility is part of a global network of telescopes working together to study the cosmos's secrets. These facilities, scattered across the world from Chile to China, collaborate by synchronizing their observations. This coordination creates a virtual telescope as large as Earth itself, allowing astronomers to peer deeper into the universe than ever before. Isn't it inspiring how nations work together to explore the vast expanse of space? Intriguingly, the mysteries of the universe aren't just being unraveled by humans alone. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, is another international effort that comprises researchers from multiple countries pooling their resources to scan the skies for signals from intelligent civilizations. This quest for knowledge transcends borders and inspires collective imagination, reminding us of the age-old question, are we alone in the universe? You might be surprised to know that the International Telecommunications Union plays a crucial role in space cooperation as well. This organization, with its members from all over the globe, is responsible for allocating satellite orbits and radio frequencies to ensure that different space missions don't interfere with each other. Imagine the complexity of managing this celestial traffic and the cooperation it requires among nations to keep our skies safe and orderly. Here's a thought-provoking tidbit. The Mars Sample Return Mission, an international collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency, aims to bring back soil and rock samples from Mars to Earth. This ambitious project requires the development of new technologies and the seamless integration of different countries' expertise. When these samples finally arrive, the insights gleaned will be a testament to human ingenuity and international teamwork. Speaking of Mars, did you know that the UAE's Hope Mars mission is another example of global cooperation in space exploration? The spacecraft was developed with the help of international universities and institutions, showcasing a spirit of learning and sharing that transcends borders. The data collected by Hope will be shared with scientists worldwide, contributing to our collective understanding of the Red Planet. On a different note, the development of space law is another area where international cooperation is vital. The United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs works tirelessly with countries to establish guidelines and treaties governing the peaceful use of outer space. This cooperation ensures that space remains a domain of exploration and discovery. In an exciting twist, did you know that international collaborations are fostering the development of spaceports around the world? These facilities, essential for launching spacecraft, are being constructed in countries like the United Kingdom, Australia, and Brazil. By working together, nations are broadening access to space, creating new opportunities for exploration and economic growth. Here's something that might catch you off guard. The study of cosmic dust is a field that relies heavily on international collaboration. These tiny particles drifting through space can tell us much about the formation of our solar system and the origins of life. Scientists from different countries pool their expertise and tools to collect and analyze cosmic dust, providing invaluable insights into the universe's history. And how about this? International efforts are underway to create space-based telescopes that operate in tandem with ground-based ones. This collaboration allows for more comprehensive observations of astronomical events, such as supernovae or the birth of distant stars. By synchronizing their efforts, countries can obtain a fuller picture of these cosmic phenomena, enhancing our understanding of the universe. It's fascinating to consider that collaborations extend beyond scientific research to include educational initiatives. Programs like the Global Learning and Observations to Benefit the Environment, or GLOBE, engage students and educators in space-related projects, fostering a love for science and exploration. This initiative, supported by NASA and other international partners, connects classrooms around the world, inspiring the next generation of space explorers. Here's an unexpected development. Countries are working together on space debris mitigation strategies. As more satellites and spacecraft are launched, the risk of collisions with space debris increases. Nations are collaborating to track and manage this debris, ensuring the sustainability of space activities for future generations. Speaking of sustainability, another exciting venture is the development of international standards for space mining. As countries explore the potential of extracting resources from asteroids, establishing guidelines for responsible mining is essential. This cooperation ensures that space remains a shared resource, benefiting all of humanity. It's truly remarkable how the spirit of cooperation extends to even the smallest details. Take, for instance, the standardization of tools and interfaces used on the International Space Station. This may sound mundane, but having a universal set of tools and interfaces allows astronauts from different countries to work seamlessly together, highlighting the importance of collaboration in everyday operations. And finally, consider the international effort to preserve the night sky from light pollution. Organizations and countries are working together to develop policies that protect our view of the stars, ensuring future generations can gaze upon the night sky with wonder. This initiative reflects a shared appreciation for the beauty and mystery of the cosmos, reminding us of the profound connections we all share with the universe. As you let these stories of international space cooperation drift through your mind, envision the boundless opportunities that lie ahead when we unite in our quest to explore the stars. Did you know that international space cooperation extends to the development of sustainable rocket fuels? Scientists from countries worldwide are collaborating to create eco-friendly propellants that reduce the environmental impact of launching rockets. This concerted effort not only benefits our planet, but also sets a precedent for future space missions to be more environmentally conscious. Interestingly, the construction of lunar habitats is another area where global teamwork is essential. Different space agencies are pooling their expertise to design and test structures that could one day serve as homes on the moon. By sharing knowledge and resources, these agencies are paving the way for sustainable human presence beyond Earth. Can you imagine living on the moon, thanks to a collective human effort? Speaking of lunar exploration, did you know that countries are working together to create a global lunar navigation system? Just like GPS on Earth, this system would help spacecraft and astronauts navigate the moon's surface with precision. It's a testament to how international collaboration can help tackle complex challenges, ensuring safe and efficient exploration of new worlds. Here's a surprising tidbit. The concept of space elevators, once a staple of science fiction, is being seriously considered by international teams. Engineers and scientists from various countries are exploring the feasibility of constructing these structures, which could revolutionize how we access space. The potential for a space elevator is a fascinating example of how international cooperation can turn bold dreams into reality. On a more grounded note, international cooperation has been crucial in developing advanced space weather monitoring systems. These systems, which track solar flares and other cosmic phenomena, are vital for protecting satellites and other space infrastructure. By sharing data and expertise, countries are better equipped to anticipate and mitigate the effects of space weather, safeguarding our technological assets. Did you know that the search for extraterrestrial life extends beyond radio signals? Scientists from different nations are collaborating on missions to study the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, like Europa and Enceladus, which may harbor conditions suitable for life. This shared curiosity about the universe drives scientists to work together, pooling their resources to unlock the mysteries of life beyond Earth. Speaking of life, an interesting development is the study of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme conditions, by international teams. Research on these hardy life forms can provide insights into how life might survive on other planets. This collaborative effort showcases how a shared passion for discovery can bring the scientific community together, bridging geographic and cultural divides. Here's something you might not expect. The development of robotic technology for space exploration is another area where countries are joining forces. By collaborating on creating advanced robots, nations can explore environments that are too dangerous or inaccessible for human astronauts. These robotic explorers are a testament to our collective ingenuity and the power of teamwork in the realm of space exploration. Did you know that international space cooperation also extends to sharing satellite data for disaster management? Countries collaborate to provide critical information about natural disasters like hurricanes, floods, and earthquakes. This data sharing helps save lives and mitigate damage, highlighting the humanitarian aspect of international space efforts. And then there's the fascinating collaboration in the field of space medicine. Scientists and medical professionals from different countries are working together to understand how prolonged space travel affects the human body. This research is crucial for ensuring the health and safety of astronauts on long-duration missions like those to Mars. It's a compelling example of how international partnerships can overcome challenges and push the boundaries of human exploration. Interestingly, the challenges of space tourism are being addressed through international cooperation. As private companies prepare to send tourists into space, countries are working together to establish regulations and safety protocols. This collaboration ensures that space tourism develops in a safe and responsible manner, allowing more people to experience the wonders of space. Did you know that international teams are also working on developing asteroid deflection strategies? These initiatives aim to protect Earth from potential asteroid impacts by devising methods to alter their courses. By combining their expertise and resources, countries are tackling one of the most significant existential threats to our planet, demonstrating the importance of global solidarity in the face of cosmic challenges. Speaking of cosmic challenges, the search for dark matter and dark energy is another area where international cooperation shines. Scientists from around the world are collaborating on experiments and observations to unravel these cosmic mysteries. By sharing their findings and pooling their resources, they hope to uncover the secrets of the universe's most elusive components. Finally, consider the efforts to ensure Mars exploration remains a cooperative endeavor. Countries are collaborating to share findings from their Mars missions, promoting a spirit of openness and mutual benefit. By working together, they are expanding our understanding of the Red Planet, paving the way for future human exploration and settlement. As you absorb these tales of collaboration and innovation, think about the boundless possibilities that arise when nations unite in their quest to conquer the unknown. The universe, vast and mysterious, becomes a little more familiar when we journey together hand in hand across the cosmos. Let me take you on a journey into the intricate web of international space cooperation, where each thread represents a surprising and fascinating collaboration. Did you know that some of the most precise atomic clocks ever made are a result of international partnerships? These clocks, pivotal for satellite navigation systems, are co-developed by teams across the globe, ensuring that timing and positioning data is incredibly accurate. This collaboration highlights how nations merge their technological strengths to enhance global infrastructure. Speaking of precision, here's something you might find intriguing: the development of a unified space debris monitoring system. With thousands of pieces of debris orbiting Earth, international teams are working together to track and manage these potential hazards. By sharing tracking data and developing common strategies, countries are preventing collisions that could jeopardize both current and future space missions. And here's a lesser-known fact: Nations are also uniting efforts to combat the effects of microgravity on plant growth. With the goal of future space farming, international scientists are studying how plants adapt to space environments. This research is vital for long-duration missions, as it provides insights into sustainable food production beyond Earth. Can you imagine fresh produce harvested in space, thanks to global teamwork? Moving on to another intriguing collaboration, did you know that nations are jointly developing spacesuits designed for Mars exploration? These suits need to withstand harsh Martian conditions while allowing flexibility and mobility. By pooling their expertise, countries are creating advanced suits that could one day enable humans to walk on the red planet. Speaking of Mars, collaboration doesn't stop at hardware. Scientists from different countries are also working together to create a comprehensive map of Mars's terrain. By combining data from various missions, they are producing detailed maps that assist in planning future landings and explorations. This cooperative effort ensures that every nation involved can contribute and benefit from the growing understanding of Mars. Here's something that may surprise you. International cooperation in space extends to the arts. There have been projects where artists from different countries collaborate to create art inspired by space exploration, which is then displayed in space stations or broadcast back to Earth. This artistic partnership celebrates our shared wonder and imagination, transcending the technical aspects of space exploration. And here's another delightful tidbit. Nations are collaborating on space solar power projects. The idea is to collect solar energy in space and beam it back to Earth, providing a clean and virtually limitless energy source. By working together, countries are exploring innovative technologies to make this ambitious concept a reality. Shifting gears a bit, did you know that international teams are researching the psychological effects of space travel? Living in confined spaces for extended periods can be challenging, so scientists are studying how astronauts from different cultural backgrounds react and adapt. This research helps develop strategies to support mental well-being during long missions, ensuring that astronauts remain healthy and effective. Here's something you might not expect: the international cooperation in developing space weather forecasting models. These models predict solar storms that could affect power grids and communication systems on Earth. By sharing data and expertise, countries are improving their ability to forecast these events, protecting both earthly and space-based technologies. In the realm of education, countries are also joining forces to inspire the next generation of space explorers. International space camps and exchange programs allow students from different countries to learn about space science and technology, fostering a sense of global community and collaboration from a young age. Can you imagine the future innovations these young minds might achieve together? And finally, consider the growing collaboration in lunar mining initiatives. As nations explore the potential for extracting resources from the moon, they are establishing partnerships to ensure that this new frontier is approached sustainably and ethically. By working together, they are setting protocols and sharing technologies that could one day support human settlements on the moon. These surprising partnerships illustrate how international cooperation in space is about more than just technology. It's about building a shared future where nations work hand in hand to explore the unknown. As you drift off to sleep, imagine a world where borders fade away in the pursuit of cosmic knowledge, and the universe becomes a playground for all humanity, united under the stars. Did you know that the International Space Station, our shining example of collaborative space endeavor, is a testament to what can be achieved when nations unite? Built by the cooperative efforts of 15 countries, it serves as both a laboratory and a home for astronauts from around the world. It's fascinating to think that this orbiting structure, which spans the size of a football field, exists because countries like the United States, Russia, Japan, and several European nations decided to pool their resources and expertise. Speaking of shared resources, the European Space Agency and NASA have been working together to develop new propulsion technologies. These advancements aim to make space travel more efficient and environmentally friendly by reducing fuel consumption and emissions. By merging their research and innovation, they are paving the way for the next generation of space exploration. And here's something remarkable. International teams are also collaborating on lunar habitat designs. As the prospect of returning to the moon becomes increasingly tangible, architects and engineers from different countries are coming together to design habitats that can withstand lunar conditions while being sustainable and livable. Imagine a lunar base built from materials sourced directly from the moon, reducing the need to transport supplies from Earth. Moving on to another incredible partnership, China and Russia are collaborating on a project to explore the outer planets. By sharing their expertise and resources, these two countries are making strides toward missions that could reveal more about the distant parts of our solar system. Such cooperation not only advances scientific understanding, but also strengthens diplomatic ties. Here's something that might surprise you. International space agencies are working together to develop a universal docking system. This system aims to standardize how spacecraft connect, making it simpler and more efficient for different nations to share vehicles and collaborate on missions. A universal docking system could revolutionize how we approach joint ventures in space. Speaking of joint ventures, countries are also collaborating on asteroid mining initiatives. The potential to extract valuable resources from asteroids has prompted nations to join forces, conducting feasibility studies and developing technologies that could one day transform how we source materials. This venture not only promises economic benefits, but also highlights the importance of sustainable resource management beyond Earth. Did you know that international experts are collaborating to create advanced radiation shielding for spacecraft? As humans venture further into space, protecting astronauts from harmful cosmic radiation becomes increasingly critical. By sharing research and developing new materials, countries are working together to ensure that future explorers remain safe on their journeys. And now, let me tell you about another exciting collaboration: the development of space-based internet. Countries are teaming up to launch constellations of satellites that can provide global internet coverage, even in the most remote areas. By working together, they are creating a network that could connect people around the world in ways never before possible. Here's a fascinating tidbit. Countries are also joining forces to study the health effects of prolonged space travel on the human body. By sharing data from their astronauts, nations are gaining a better understanding of how extended time in space impacts muscles, bones, and other systems, which is essential for planning future missions to Mars and beyond. Speaking of health, international teams are researching how to use space technologies to improve healthcare on Earth. For instance, satellite imaging is being used to monitor disease outbreaks and environmental changes that affect public health. This collaboration demonstrates how space technology can have far-reaching impacts, benefiting people across the globe. Did you know that countries are working together to protect the night sky from light pollution? By coordinating their efforts, they aim to preserve the natural darkness of the sky, which is crucial for both astronomical research and the environment. This initiative highlights the shared responsibility of nations to maintain the beauty and integrity of our celestial view. Here's something intriguing. Nations are also collaborating on the search for extraterrestrial life. By combining resources and data from various missions, they are expanding the search for signs of life beyond Earth. This joint venture not only fuels our imagination, but also unites scientists in the quest to answer one of humanity's most profound questions. And let me share this with you. International partnerships are fostering innovation in space robotics. Countries are working together to develop robots that can perform complex tasks in space, such as repairs and maintenance on the International Space Station. These technological marvels are the result of shared expertise and are vital for the future of space exploration. Speaking of technological marvels, did you know that nations are collaborating to create space-based disaster response systems? By utilizing satellite data, countries are improving their ability to respond to natural disasters, offering timely assistance and saving lives. This cooperation underscores the potential of space technology to make a difference on Earth. As you ponder these incredible collaborations, think about the limitless possibilities that arise when nations come together in the spirit of exploration and innovation. Each partnership, each project, adds a new layer to our understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. As you drift into a restful sleep, imagine a future where international cooperation in space continues to reach new heights, uniting humanity in its quest to explore the stars. Let me share something you might find quite surprising. The International Space Station, a beacon of international cooperation, hosts astronauts from around the world, including those from countries that might otherwise have political tensions. It serves as a peaceful sanctuary in orbit, where the only borders are those of research modules and laboratories. This collaboration fosters a unique environment where science and discovery are the universal language. Take a moment to imagine this. International space agencies have successfully implemented a system for sharing satellite data to monitor climate changes globally. This initiative allows countries to track weather patterns, forest cover, and sea level rise in real time, aiding in efforts to combat climate change and its impacts. It's a remarkable example of how space technology facilitates global environmental stewardship. Here's something you might not have realized: the development of a global space traffic management system. As more countries and private companies launch satellites, the risk of collisions in space increases. To mitigate this, nations are collaborating to track and manage space debris, ensuring a safer environment for future exploration. This cooperative effort is crucial for maintaining a sustainable space presence. Speaking of sustainability, did you know that countries are sharing technologies for building greener spacecraft? By adopting cleaner propulsion systems and designing reusable components, international teams are reducing the environmental footprint of space missions. These efforts underscore the commitment to ensuring that the exploration of the cosmos is responsible and sustainable for future generations. Now, let me tell you about the international cooperation that goes into the search for astrobiology. Countries are pooling their resources to send missions to Mars and the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, seeking signs of life. This collaborative quest to understand whether we are alone in the universe unites scientists worldwide, transcending national boundaries in pursuit of knowledge. Here's an intriguing fact. The synchronized efforts of various nations in space-based weather prediction. By combining meteorological data from multiple satellites, countries can provide more accurate weather forecasts and early warnings for extreme weather events. This cooperation not only enhances our understanding of weather patterns, but also helps protect lives and property. Can you picture this? A network of international observatories in space aimed at studying the universe's most mysterious phenomena, such as black holes and dark matter. By collaborating on large-scale telescopes and missions, countries are unlocking the secrets of the cosmos, contributing to a collective understanding of the universe's fundamental workings. And here's something truly fascinating: the collaboration in preserving and archiving space mission data. As missions gather vast amounts of information, sharing and storing this data ensures that researchers worldwide can continue to make discoveries long after the missions have concluded. This open exchange of knowledge accelerates scientific advancement and fosters a spirit of global inquiry. Speaking of open exchanges, did you know that international space agreements are in place to ensure the peaceful use of outer space? These treaties and accords, such as the Outer Space Treaty, provide a framework for cooperation and ensure that space exploration remains a domain of peace and mutual benefit. Here's a simple yet profound collaboration: the international efforts to educate and inspire the next generation of space explorers. Through joint educational programs and outreach initiatives, countries are engaging students and the public in the wonders of space, cultivating a global community passionate about exploration and discovery. Consider this: the role of international partnerships in advancing space medicine. By sharing research on the effects of microgravity and space travel on the human body, countries are developing better medical protocols and technologies to support astronauts. This cooperation could lead to innovations that benefit healthcare on Earth as well. And here's an unexpected benefit of international space cooperation: boosting global economies. The partnerships formed in space exploration often lead to technological advancements and industry growth back on Earth, creating jobs and economic opportunities in sectors beyond aerospace. Lastly, let me share with you the subtle yet impactful collaboration in developing international standards for space exploration. By establishing common guidelines and protocols, countries ensure that missions can be conducted safely and efficiently, fostering a reliable and predictable environment for all spacefaring nations. As you reflect on these fascinating collaborations, consider the profound impact of nations working together beyond our planet. Each partnership, each shared goal, serves as a reminder of the collective potential when humanity unites in the spirit of discovery. As you drift off to sleep, perhaps you'll dream of a future where this spirit of cooperation continues to expand, guiding us toward a horizon filled with shared achievements and newfound wonders. Imagine a world where hundreds of satellites orbiting the Earth communicate seamlessly across national borders. This is not just a dream, but a reality made possible through international agreements that allow satellites to share frequencies and avoid signal interference. Such cooperation ensures that vital communications, navigation, and broadcasting services remain uninterrupted regardless of where you are on the globe. One of the most intriguing aspects of international space cooperation is the way countries collaborate on lunar exploration. Nations are working together to build a sustainable presence on the Moon, sharing technologies and resources to construct habitats, power systems, and communication networks. This collective effort not only enhances the efficiency of lunar missions, but also prepares humanity for further exploration of the solar system. Here's a thought-provoking detail. International collaborations have led to the development of multilingual communication systems for astronauts aboard the International Space Station. With crew members hailing from diverse linguistic backgrounds, the need for clear and effective communication is paramount. This linguistic exchange not only facilitates operations but also enriches cultural understanding among astronauts. Consider the global cooperation in developing space-based solar power systems. By harvesting solar energy in space and transmitting it to Earth, countries are exploring innovative ways to meet global energy needs sustainably. This ambitious project, though still in its conceptual stages, highlights the potential of space technology to address pressing terrestrial challenges collaboratively. Let me share an unexpected fact. Nations are joining forces to create global maps of the night sky. By pooling data from telescopes around the world, astronomers can produce comprehensive star maps, allowing for more precise navigation and deeper insights into the universe's structure. This shared astronomical endeavor underscores the limitless potential of international scientific partnerships. Think about this. Collaborative efforts in space exploration often lead to groundbreaking advancements in robotics. By sharing expertise in autonomous systems, countries are developing robots capable of exploring distant planets, performing complex tasks, and even assisting astronauts in space. These robotic innovations not only enhance mission capabilities, but also contribute to technological progress on Earth. Did you know that international space cooperation extends to the preservation of cultural heritage? Space agencies collaborate on projects that use satellite imagery to monitor and protect historical sites from natural disasters, climate change, and human threats. This global initiative ensures that future generations can continue to learn from and appreciate our shared cultural heritage. Another fascinating aspect of international cooperation in space is the joint development of space weather monitoring systems. These systems provide crucial data on solar activity and its potential impacts on Earth's magnetic field, communication systems, and power grids. By working together, countries can better predict and mitigate the effects of space weather, safeguarding critical infrastructure. Here's something you might find surprising. The collaboration on international asteroid detection and deflection initiatives. Recognizing the potential threat of near-Earth objects, countries are joining forces to develop technologies and strategies to detect and, if necessary, divert asteroids on a collision course with our planet. This proactive approach is a testament to the power of collective action in ensuring the safety of our world. Think of the international partnerships formed in the quest to discover and study exoplanets. By combining data from space telescopes operated by different countries, scientists can identify and characterize planets beyond our solar system. This shared pursuit not only expands our understanding of the universe, but also fosters a sense of unity in the search for life beyond Earth. Have you ever considered that international space cooperation also involves the development of space law and policy? Countries work together to establish legal frameworks that govern activities in outer space, ensuring that exploration and use of space are conducted responsibly and fairly. These collaborative efforts promote transparency and accountability, laying the groundwork for peaceful and equitable space exploration. An interesting collaboration is the effort to address the challenge of space debris removal. As the number of objects in orbit increases, so does the risk of collision. Countries are working together to develop technologies and protocols for active debris removal, aiming to maintain a clean and safe environment for future missions. This cooperation reflects a collective responsibility to preserve space as a resource for all. Here's a captivating fact. International teams are studying the psychological and social dynamics of long-duration space missions. By sharing insights from astronauts' experiences, countries are developing strategies to support the mental and emotional well-being of crews on prolonged missions, such as those to Mars or beyond. This research not only benefits space travelers, but also has applications for remote and isolated environments on Earth. Let's dive into the collaborative efforts in space agriculture research. As missions to other planets become a reality, countries are working together to develop sustainable food production systems in space. By experimenting with plant growth in microgravity and controlled environments, these partnerships aim to ensure that future astronauts have a reliable food supply, paving the way for longer and more ambitious missions. Lastly, consider the role of international cooperation in advancing satellite-based Earth observation. By sharing satellite imagery and data, countries are enhancing their ability to monitor environmental changes, manage natural resources, and respond to disasters. This collaborative approach not only improves global resilience, but also fosters a spirit of solidarity in addressing the challenges facing our planet. As you reflect on these remarkable examples of international space cooperation, let your imagination wander through the boundless possibilities that arise when nations unite in the pursuit of knowledge and exploration. Here's something intriguing. The International Space Station serves as a platform for international medical research, enabling scientists from different countries to study the effects of microgravity on the human body. This collaborative research has profound implications for medical advancements on Earth, particularly in understanding diseases like osteoporosis and muscle atrophy. By sharing findings and resources, countries are accelerating the development of effective treatments and therapies. Did you know that space agencies around the world are working together to develop a universal docking system? This effort ensures that spacecraft built by different countries can seamlessly connect to each other, promoting interoperability and efficiency in space missions. Such standardization not only simplifies logistics but also enhances safety and mission success. A fascinating aspect of international space collaboration is the coordinated effort to explore the Moon's polar regions. By pooling resources and expertise, countries are planning joint missions to these ice-rich areas, which hold the key to sustainable lunar habitation. The shared goal of establishing a permanent human presence on the Moon fosters a spirit of unity and shared scientific discovery. And speaking of lunar exploration, have you ever thought about how countries collaborate to protect the Moon's environment? International agreements are being crafted to ensure that lunar exploration is conducted responsibly, with minimal impact on the delicate lunar ecosystem. This effort highlights a collective commitment to preserving the natural beauty and scientific value of celestial bodies. Here's a lesser-known fact. Countries are joining forces to create a global network of ground-based tracking stations. These stations play a crucial role in monitoring and communicating with space missions, providing real-time data and support. By sharing this infrastructure, nations enhance their capabilities to manage and execute complex space operations efficiently. Imagine the benefits of international collaboration in developing technologies for in-situ resource utilization. This innovative approach involves using materials found on other planets or asteroids to support human missions, reducing reliance on Earth-based supplies. By working together, countries are advancing the technologies needed to make space exploration more sustainable and self-sufficient. Did you ever wonder about how nations are cooperating to study celestial phenomena, such as gamma-ray bursts and gravitational waves? By combining data from observatories around the globe, scientists are unraveling the mysteries of these cosmic events, leading to groundbreaking discoveries about the universe's most energetic processes. Such shared scientific endeavors deepen our understanding of the cosmos. Consider the international efforts to standardize space mission data formats. By creating common standards, countries ensure that data collected from different missions can be easily shared and analyzed. This collaborative approach maximizes the scientific return on investments and facilitates cross-border research and innovation. Here's a surprising insight. Countries are collaborating on the development of space-based internet services. By deploying satellite constellations, they aim to provide global broadband coverage, bridging the digital divide and offering high-speed internet access to even the most remote regions on Earth. This partnership underscores the potential of space technology to drive social and economic progress worldwide. Let's explore how international cooperation extends to the training of astronauts. Countries are sharing training facilities and programs, allowing astronauts to prepare for missions across diverse cultural and operational contexts. This collaborative approach fosters camaraderie and mutual respect among spacefarers, essential for successful international missions. Have you heard about the joint efforts to study the psychology of team dynamics in space? By examining how diverse crews interact in confined environments, countries are developing strategies to enhance teamwork and communication on long-duration missions. This research not only aids future space exploration, but also offers insights into improving team performance in challenging settings on Earth. Speaking of team dynamics, did you know that international space missions often feature multicultural crews? This diversity enriches the mission experience, as astronauts share their unique perspectives and traditions. Such cultural exchange promotes mutual understanding and cooperation, strengthening the bonds between participating nations. Here's something you might find unexpected. Space agencies are collaborating on the development of autonomous space navigation systems. By working together, they are creating technologies that enable spacecraft to navigate independently, reducing the need for constant communication with Earth. This advancement is crucial for missions to distant destinations where communication delays could be significant. And finally, consider the role of international partnerships in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. By joining forces, countries are pooling their resources and expertise to scan the cosmos for signals of intelligent life. This shared quest not only fuels our curiosity about the universe, but also symbolizes humanity's unity in seeking answers to fundamental questions about our place in the cosmos. As you let these captivating insights gently drift through your thoughts, imagine the endless possibilities that arise when nations come together in the pursuit of space exploration. Each collaboration, whether it be technological, scientific, or cultural, contributes to a tapestry of achievements that propel us toward a brighter and more connected future among the stars. As we delve further into the realm of international space cooperation, let me tell you something intriguing about how the arts are finding their place in space. Countries are coming together to promote cultural exchanges by incorporating art in space missions. From music composed in zero gravity to paintings inspired by the vastness of space, these creative endeavors not only celebrate human imagination, but also foster a deeper connection between cultures. Speaking of cultural exchanges, did you know that countries are partnering to create space-themed educational programs for students worldwide? By sharing resources and expertise, these initiatives aim to inspire the next generation of scientists, engineers, and explorers. Imagine classrooms filled with students from different countries working together on space projects, igniting a shared passion for discovery and innovation. On the topic of education, there's a surprising collaboration happening in the realm of virtual reality. Nations are developing VR experiences that simulate life aboard spacecraft and habitats on other planets. These immersive tools offer aspiring astronauts and students a unique glimpse into the challenges and wonders of space exploration, all while breaking down geographical barriers to access. Here's a little-known fact. Countries are joining forces to monitor and mitigate space weather events. By pooling data and resources, they can better predict solar flares and cosmic radiation, which pose risks to satellites and astronauts. This collaborative effort not only enhances our ability to protect vital space infrastructure, but also underscores the importance of working together to safeguard our shared interests beyond Earth. Speaking of protection, have you ever considered how countries collaborate to manage space debris? With thousands of defunct satellites and fragments orbiting Earth, collision risks are a growing concern. Nations are coordinating efforts to track and mitigate debris, developing technologies to remove or recycle these remnants, ensuring safer and more sustainable use of space for future generations. In the realm of sustainability, did you know that space agencies are working together on eco-friendly propulsion technologies? By developing engines that use greener fuels and emit fewer pollutants, countries are striving to reduce the environmental impact of launching spacecraft. This commitment to environmental stewardship highlights the shared responsibility of preserving our planet even as we reach for the stars. A surprising area of cooperation lies in biological research. Countries are conducting joint studies on how plants and microorganisms behave in space, with an eye towards sustainable agriculture on Earth and beyond. These experiments not only advance our understanding of life sciences, but also pave the way for innovative solutions to global food security challenges. Speaking of biological research, have you heard about international collaborations to study the effects of radiation on living organisms? By exploring how different species respond to space radiation, scientists are developing strategies to protect astronauts and improve medical treatments on Earth. This research exemplifies the power of collective knowledge in addressing universal health concerns. Here's a fascinating tidbit. Nations are working together to explore the potential of asteroid mining. By harnessing resources from these celestial bodies, countries aim to support space missions and industrial applications on Earth. This ambitious venture requires cooperation on technological development, regulatory frameworks, and ethical considerations, reflecting a shared vision of space as a domain of peaceful and equitable opportunity. Another interesting collaboration is unfolding in the world of satellite technology. Countries are teaming up to create global navigation satellite systems that provide precise location data for various applications, from transportation to emergency services. By working together, they are enhancing the accuracy and reliability of these systems, which are essential for modern life. Shifting our focus to communication, did you know that space agencies are developing advanced satellite networks to improve global communication infrastructure? By launching satellites that offer high-speed data transmission and connectivity, nations are bridging communication gaps and fostering international cooperation in technology and commerce. In the spirit of collaboration, countries are also partnering to develop space-based solar power systems. This innovative approach involves capturing solar energy in space and transmitting it to Earth, offering a clean and abundant energy source. Such projects highlight the potential of space technology to address pressing global challenges like climate change and energy shortages. Here's something you might find unexpected. International cooperation in astronomy is leading to the development of massive, ground-based telescopes. By combining expertise and resources, countries are building observatories that will unravel the mysteries of our universe, from studying distant galaxies to searching for potentially habitable exoplanets. A further surprising element of international collaboration is the joint development of planetary defense strategies. By pooling resources and knowledge, countries are devising methods to detect and deflect potentially hazardous asteroids, ensuring the safety of our planet. This shared endeavor reflects a commitment to protecting all of humanity, regardless of borders. Finally, let's consider how nations are cooperating to preserve space heritage sites. By identifying and protecting locations of historical significance, such as landing sites and observatories, countries are ensuring that the legacy of space exploration is cherished and remembered for future generations. This effort underscores the importance of honoring our shared history as we continue to explore the cosmos. As you drift off to sleep, let these surprising insights into international space cooperation gently illuminate your dreams. Each partnership, be it in science, technology, or culture, weaves a tapestry of hope and shared purpose, guiding us toward a future where humanity's collective curiosity and innovation reach beyond the stars. Let me share something intriguing. Nations are collaborating on the development of lunar bases, envisioning a future where humans live and work on the moon. This ambitious endeavor involves sharing knowledge in construction techniques that can withstand the harsh lunar environment. Imagine structures that utilize local materials, like regolith, to build habitats that could one day house international teams. This collaboration not only advances our capabilities in space, but also strengthens ties on Earth, as scientists and engineers from different countries work toward a common goal. Speaking of the moon, did you know that there's an international effort to map its surface in unprecedented detail? By pooling data from various lunar missions, countries are creating a comprehensive and highly detailed map of the lunar terrain. This collaborative project enables more precise landing site selections for future missions and enhances our understanding of lunar geology. This shared quest for knowledge reflects the unifying power of science across borders. And here's something fascinating. Countries are also joining forces to study the phenomenon of lunar dust. This seemingly innocuous substance poses significant challenges, as it can adhere to spacesuits and equipment, causing wear and tear. By sharing research and developing new technologies to mitigate its effects, nations are taking steps to ensure the safety and success of future lunar missions. This cooperation highlights the importance of addressing even the smallest obstacles in our journey to explore space. In another realm of cooperation, space agencies are working together to establish universal standards for space traffic management. As the number of satellites increases, the risk of collisions does too. By agreeing on standardized protocols and sharing real-time data, countries are working to ensure safe and efficient use of space. This effort exemplifies how international collaboration can address complex challenges that no single nation can tackle alone. Speaking of shared challenges, did you know that there's a global initiative to develop a space weather forecasting system? By combining data from satellites around the world, countries aim to provide accurate and timely information on solar storms and other space weather events. This collaboration helps protect not only satellites, but also power grids and communication networks on Earth, highlighting how interconnected our world has become. Here's another captivating tidbit. Countries are collaborating on the search for extraterrestrial life. By sharing radio telescope data and coordinating observations, scientists around the globe are working together to explore the great cosmic question, are we alone in the universe? This shared pursuit of knowledge transcends national interests, fostering a sense of unity in the quest to understand our place in the cosmos. In the realm of technology, there's a surprising partnership in the development of 3D printing in space. By working together to refine techniques that use materials found on other planets, countries are paving the way for in situ resource utilization. Imagine constructing habitats and tools on Mars using Martian soil, drastically reducing the need to transport materials from Earth. This innovation not only supports sustainable exploration, but also strengthens international ties through shared technological advancements. Did you know that countries are also collaborating on space law? As we venture further into the cosmos, it's essential to establish legal frameworks that ensure peaceful and equitable use of space resources. Through international treaties and agreements, nations are working together to address issues such as property rights and the peaceful settlement of disputes. This cooperative effort reflects a commitment to maintaining space as a domain of peace and cooperation. In another surprising area of collaboration, countries are developing space-based disaster response systems. By using satellite imagery and data, nations can quickly assess and respond to natural disasters like earthquakes and hurricanes. This shared capability enhances global resilience and underscores the humanitarian potential of space technology. Here's an unexpected collaboration. Countries are joining forces to study the psychological and physical effects of long-duration space travel on humans. By pooling research from various space missions, scientists can develop strategies to support the well-being of astronauts on extended journeys, such as missions to Mars. This collective effort not only advances human space exploration, but also has implications for health and wellness on Earth. And finally, did you know that nations are working together to preserve the night sky for future generations? By addressing light pollution and collaborating on international dark sky initiatives, countries are ensuring that the stars remain visible and accessible to all. This effort fosters a sense of wonder and connection to the universe, reminding us of the beauty that lies beyond our world. As you ponder these surprising facts about international space cooperation, let them fill your mind with dreams of a future where humanity's potential is realized through partnership and shared discovery. Each collaboration, whether in science, technology, or law, demonstrates the power of working together to explore the unknown and protect our shared home. As you drift off to sleep, may these stories of unity and progress inspire your dreams, guiding you toward a world where the wonders of space are accessible to all. As you lie back and let your mind wander through the cosmos, let me share another intriguing aspect of international space cooperation: the development of a global satellite navigation system. While you're probably familiar with GPS, did you know that many countries have their own systems, like Europe's Galileo, Russia's GLONASS, and China's Beidou? These systems are often designed to work together, creating a network that improves coverage and accuracy around the world. This collaboration ensures that whether you're navigating the streets of a bustling city or trekking through remote wilderness, you have reliable guidance at your fingertips. This reminds me of how countries are teaming up to monitor and protect biodiversity from space. Satellites operated by different nations are used to track changes in ecosystems, deforestation, and wildlife populations. By sharing this data, scientists can better understand the impacts of climate change and human activity on our planet's biodiversity. This global initiative illustrates the power of space technology to enhance our stewardship of Earth's natural resources. Speaking of environmental efforts, did you know that there's a concerted international push to tackle space debris? As more objects are launched into orbit, the risk of collisions with this debris increases. To address this, countries are developing technologies to track, manage, and even remove debris from space. By working together, they aim to maintain a safe, sustainable environment for space exploration. This cooperation underscores the importance of preserving not just our Earth, but also the space around it, ensuring that future generations can continue to explore the stars. Another surprising collaboration involves the study of asteroids and comets. Nations are joining forces to send missions to these celestial bodies, hoping to uncover clues about the early solar system and even the origins of life on Earth. By sharing data and expertise, countries can pool their resources to tackle these ambitious missions, fostering a spirit of exploration that transcends borders. And here's something fascinating. International teams are also focusing on the development of new rocket propulsion systems. By exploring alternatives like ion propulsion or even nuclear thermal propulsion, countries aim to create more efficient and faster ways to travel through space. This shared technological advancement not only furthers our ability to explore distant worlds, but also brings nations together in the pursuit of groundbreaking innovations. On the topic of innovation, did you know that there's collaborative research into the effects of microgravity on biological organisms? By sending experiments to the International Space Station, scientists from around the world study how plants, animals, and even human cells behave in space. These findings have applications beyond space travel, potentially leading to breakthroughs in medicine and agriculture on Earth. This global scientific effort highlights how knowledge gained in space can benefit life back home. Speaking of the International Space Station, it itself is a marvel of international cooperation. Did you know that it is one of the most significant human endeavors ever undertaken? It serves as a symbol of what can be achieved when countries unite toward a common goal. The station is not only a research hub, but also a testament to the peaceful use of space and the power of collaboration. On a more cultural note, did you know that nations also share artistic expressions inspired by space exploration? Through international art exhibits and collaborations, artists from different backgrounds come together to express the awe and wonder that space evokes. This cultural exchange enriches our appreciation of space and highlights the universal human fascination with the cosmos. Here's a heartwarming fact. Space agencies around the world are engaging in educational outreach programs that inspire the next generation of explorers. By collaborating on educational initiatives, they aim to foster a global interest in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. These efforts are planting the seeds for future international cooperation, ensuring that the spirit of exploration and discovery. Another area of joint effort is the study of planetary atmospheres. By combining data from various space missions, scientists are unraveling the mysteries of atmospheric phenomena on planets like Mars and Venus. This collaborative research not only enhances our understanding of other worlds, but also provides insights into Earth's own atmospheric processes. Let's not forget the collaborative development of space telescopes. These instruments, crafted through international partnerships, have expanded our view of the universe, allowing us to peer into distant galaxies and uncover the secrets of celestial phenomena. The cooperation involved in building and operating these telescopes exemplifies how unity in science can lead to remarkable achievements. In the realm of telecommunications, did you know that countries are working together to improve satellite-based internet access? By creating a network of satellites, they aim to provide high-speed internet connectivity to remote and underserved regions of the world. This initiative has the potential to bridge the digital divide, offering new opportunities for education, commerce, and communication globally. Now, let me tell you about an inspiring collaboration in the area of deep space exploration. Countries are sharing resources and expertise to explore the outer planets and their moons. These missions promise to deepen our understanding of the solar system and perhaps even life beyond Earth. By working together, nations can take on these challenging endeavors that would be difficult to achieve alone. As you let these stories of international space cooperation drift through your thoughts, imagine a future where humanity's potential is realized not through competition, but through unity and shared discovery. Each fact, Each collaboration adds a new layer to the tapestry of space exploration, reminding us of the boundless possibilities that await when we work hand in hand. As you drift into slumber, may these stories fill your dreams with the promise of what we can achieve together, reaching for the stars and embracing the wonders of the universe. Let me share something interesting with you. The field of space law is a unique area where countries come together to establish guidelines for peaceful space exploration. This collaboration ensures that space remains a domain for research and discovery rather than conflict. By working within frameworks like the Outer Space Treaty, nations agree on principles regarding the use of space, sharing the benefits and responsibilities it entails. This legal cooperation is crucial, providing a foundation for the harmonious exploration of the cosmos. Here's a fascinating fact. Joint efforts also extend to the protection of space heritage sites. As humanity reaches out to the Moon and Mars, there is a growing interest in preserving historical sites, like the Apollo landing sites. International teams are discussing how to protect these areas from future missions, ensuring that these milestones remain untouched for generations to come. This shared respect for history underscores the value of our collective achievements in space. Did you know that there are collaborative projects focusing on the development of sustainable habitats for future space missions? Countries are pooling their expertise to design systems that can support long-term human presence on the Moon and eventually Mars. These habitats are designed to use local resources, reducing the need for supplies from Earth and paving the way for more sustainable exploration. This global effort is essential as we look toward becoming a multiplanetary species. Speaking of sustainable exploration, there's an international initiative to study the impact of space weather on satellites and astronauts. Space weather, like solar flares and cosmic rays, poses risks to both technology and human health. By sharing data and predictions, countries work together to protect their assets and crews, demonstrating how cooperation in space can lead to safer missions and a greater understanding of the space environment. And here's something intriguing. Nations are collaborating on projects to harness solar power in space. The idea is to collect solar energy in space and transmit it back to Earth, providing a constant and clean energy source. This ambitious endeavor involves sharing technological advancements and resources, highlighting the potential of space-based solutions for Earth's energy needs. Can you imagine a world where countries unite to clean up space? That's exactly what's happening. There's an ongoing international effort to develop technologies that can capture and deorbit defunct satellites and space debris. This cooperation not only makes space safer for current and future missions, but also demonstrates a commitment to responsible space stewardship. Another noteworthy collaboration involves the development of global navigation satellite systems. These systems, like the Global Positioning System, rely on satellites to provide precise location data. By working together, countries ensure that navigation systems are compatible and reliable worldwide, facilitating everything from air travel to smartphone maps. Such partnerships emphasize the interconnectedness of our world and the role space plays in it. Have you ever wondered about the global collaboration in space agriculture? Scientists are working together to understand how to grow food in space, crucial for long-term missions. By experimenting with different plant species and growing techniques in microgravity, they hope to develop sustainable food sources for astronauts. This research not only aids space exploration, but also holds potential solutions for agricultural challenges on Earth. On a different note, did you know there's a collaborative effort to explore the concept of space mining? As countries investigate the potential of extracting resources from asteroids and the Moon, they share knowledge and technologies to assess the feasibility of these ventures. This cooperation opens up possibilities for resource utilization beyond Earth, sparking a new wave of exploration and economic opportunities. Speaking of opportunities, international partnerships are also making strides in the development of space tourism by collaborating on safety standards and technological advancements. Countries are paving the way for more accessible space travel. This burgeoning industry could one day allow more people to experience the wonder of space firsthand, expanding our understanding and appreciation of the universe. Here's a thought-provoking fact. There's a united effort to track and prevent potential asteroid impacts on Earth. By pooling data from telescopes and space missions, countries can monitor near-Earth objects and devise strategies for deflection if necessary. This global vigilance ensures that we can protect our planet from cosmic threats, showcasing the power of international cooperation in safeguarding our future. And let me tell you about the joint space missions that aim to study the Earth's climate from above. By gathering data on atmospheric conditions, ocean temperatures, and land changes, countries can better understand the impacts of climate change. This collaborative research is vital for developing strategies to mitigate environmental challenges, reinforcing the role of space in enhancing our knowledge of Earth's dynamic systems. One more surprising fact: countries are working together on the development of space-based manufacturing. By taking advantage of the unique conditions in space, such as microgravity, they can create materials and products not possible on Earth. This innovative approach holds the potential to revolutionize industries and foster new global partnerships in technological advancement. Finally, consider the shared vision for the next generation of space explorers. By uniting in education and public outreach, space agencies inspire children and adults alike to dream about space. These efforts cultivate a global community of aspiring scientists, engineers, and astronauts who will lead the charge into the next frontier. As you reflect on these remarkable facts, let them gently guide your thoughts into the vastness of space, where endless possibilities await discovery. Each fact is a testament to the power of unity, reminding us that when we reach beyond our borders, we can achieve extraordinary things. Let these stories fill your dreams with wonder as you drift into a peaceful sleep under the same stars that inspire us all.